York City friends.
You would think across the first 4 games of this World Series where the Yankees took a 3-1 lead that we would have had this one in the bag, but the D-backs have bitten back and gotten this to a Game 7. A point I did not want to reach, but let's be honest, we kind of blew it, particularly in Game 6. Nonetheless, this series ends this episode, especially considering MLB the Show 26 is literally hours away from when I will be releasing this. We have an unlikely starter going out there for us in Game 7. It is Jose Guzman. They have Davila. Why I can't remember his first name. But this Diamondbacks team, despite literally being thrown together around the beginning of the postseason where players like Ben Rice are not on their roster, they've essentially got about 4 to 5 rookies, guys who have not played much. And they've gotten to this point, so they're doing just enough to get them in position to win a world championship. But let's see if the Yankees have anything to say about it. Jose Guzman with, let's be honest, not very good numbers. A over 6 ERA and an over 1.6 whip. As Shane Vigil will start off game number 7, the leadoff man. First pitch he sees is a fastball right down the middle. That actually is probably the fastest fastball I've seen Guzman throw, as he's usually hovering around 89 to 90. And his two-seamer, which is coming in at 88, gets hit to right center, and Jones is there for the first out. Look at this D-backs lineup. Jordan Lawler, Justin Henry Malloy, Austin Wells, Zach Geloff are the real players. Everyone else is a generated player, either through the draft. This D-backs lineup hasn't really touched on any of their bench the entire time. Guys like Donovan St. Louis have not played. Either has vanished, but nonetheless, Mr. Jose Guzman gets the first strikeout here in Game 7. Under his Portillo. It stares. Vulcan change from the left field. He will be the first base runner for the D-backs. Justin Henry Malloy stepping up to the plate. Did hit a homer in Game 6. Now finds himself down 0-2. Very good OPS in the regular season. I mean, he is mashed here in this series. But unfortunately, he sat down as a change. He comes out of the first inning without a hit.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
We don't have time to wait. You get a pitch that looks good, you swing it. That's simple. Anthony Volpe, long-time veteran of this squad, gets a base hit up the middle to start the Yankee offense.
Batting second, the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones coming up next. Down 0-1, and he'll roll over a slider. Portillo goes to short, back to first. No, it is airman.
Batting third, the left field.
From Lawler. Jones advances to second, and Dominguez hits this over Coronado's head. Coming around to score is Jones. Yankees jump out to a 1-0 lead. Christian Cambry has been on an absolute tear in this postseason. In the regular season, he is possibly the front runner for the American League MVP. To beat out Diego Cabrera, the reigning AL MVP from last year.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Nonetheless, he was the
Pickett.
lineup. Pickett is coming up next. Going down middle line. Captain is going to be up to number 6. Salvatore Ramirez is batting second. strugglingly bunting on first round game. 20. And number 9 is, I believe, Robert. Oh, no, sorry, Jose Hernandez. First pitch is pitching, and he blasts this one to deep center field. Yankees take a 3-0 lead so far. 5 years that we have number 7 is the OPS every single year. That's looking pretty well in the postseason, though. Things are tracking his numbers. Believe that sign when they say the well done. Powerful since he played second, not third. There's the captain. It'll more than likely be the last game of his career. Fouls off his slider. That'll be somebody's souvenir. He hasn't hit too terribly in this postseason. Not driving in the runs, but he's got some bop in his bat still. He's probably more a product of his size than necessarily his ability to really hit the power at this point in his career. 2017 Rookie of the Year, unfortunately strikes out on a low slider. There's some real on top of that. Possibly looking for
Leading off for Arizona,
Austin
the catcher,
Wells.
number 28, Austin Wells.
I think a couple time goal glover, was the NLCS MVP, and he'll flip this one between Jones and second. Jones will be there. And Nathan first obviously. Jump ahead to Zach Geloff, who, let's be honest, if he didn't hit a homer back in game number 6, this series would have been over.
That is clever.
Took a crack at our closer, the best closer in the game, and that doesn't sound familiar. You probably aren't old enough to remember the 0-1 World Series. Unless Yankees looking to tackle more offensives. I don't feel comfortable even being up 3 runs. It's
batting it,
7.
the second baseman,
made a couple of match on us. I don't want to give them any idea that they have a chance. And you know what? Bunting hasn't had much of a chance to get hits. As he just is not seeing the
batting nut, the right fielder,
Robert.
Oh man.
He's played most of it. It's a damn shame to see from a guy who is routinely a 270, 280 hitter, even if he doesn't hit the ball. And Jello goes to first, despite almost getting taken out by the cleats. Let me get out of the bottom of the second. And invoking changes. Maybe Guzman doesn't have the right grip on that. Although it's
give it
up the middle for a baseline. Give it. To the dish. And a foul off the four-seam fastball. Again, Gibbons not the best of batting averages, but I guess I'm speaking a little bit too soon. Gets on. With the D-backs 2 runners on with the leadoff man as well. Gopi back to first, no. Only get 1. D-backs back runners at the corners, and this is not a good time to lose Sean Gibbons. Absolutely, he's not a 4 on.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop,
again,
Jordan
he's made his major league debut in the postseason, so he might not be used to the rigors of playoff baseball. Lawler would bounce the fastball down in the right field for the first run for the team.
The first baseman,
Runner does go first
Andre
third. Andres Portillo down 1-2. Stares at a Vulcan changeup. Floating like a balloon. Has been put up. Blasting him. Coming off the best season of his career, and he is going to give the D-backs a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh boy. I knew there was going to be an issue throwing Guzman out there. As mentioned earlier, he does not throw that hard. So when his pitches float over the zone, they become a problem. And that problem is a one-run deficit for New York. Dominguez rolls over to Jello. Jello gets one back to first. They're able to turn the double play and get out of the third. Jump ahead to the fourth. Guzman going back out there. As Coronado, the third baseman, bounces this one over foul territory. And Dominguez overruns it for like the fourth time this series. Dude, slow down to get the ball, recover it, and then throw it in. We know you got a rocket arm, but damn. Volpe, what are you doing? You just threw a run away. We're now down 2, you idiot. Oh, man. Donovan St. Louis replacing Sean Gibbons, unfortunately strikes out for his team. Shane Vigil bounces this one foul there. No, it gets down. That'll double the D-back lead to 6-3. Oh, God. Is this how we lose this series? That don't make no damn sense. All right, Guzman going to be pulled from the game. You got to have a short
for the Yankees. Number 22.
Okay, I didn't expect
Hunter
Green. Just like Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, we're calling our Cy Young Award winner to get some innings work in. And Lionel right back Volpe and we got our fourth inning, only giving up a couple of runs, but offense has to come through.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Christian.
10 of 21 and didn't proceed to do anything in the first plate appearance. As Pickett sends this one straight away center. Caldwell, though, was right there near the warning track. 4 out.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Gets another shot. Up to 36 pitches. Works it to 3-2, and unfortunately, Aaron Judge cannot connect on the inside heater. Green goes back out there for the 5th, strikes out J.H.M. Can't connect on the heater. Jump ahead to the bottom of the 5th. Salvatore Ramirez hits a slider, deep left field, over the head of Justin Herman. Yankees get within 2. Postseason moment for 22-year-old. That's just the moment, man. You're supposed to be in college, but you decided you wanted to come out of the draft just, 2 years ago? As Bunning will hit a curveball to left field. Bounces down between center and left. He'll be on with nobody out.
Now batting.
Former AL stolen base leader with an opportunity to score, possibly from first. Ullman hits this to left center. Bounces into the gap. Bunning will go first to third.
The batter, number 11.
Go ahead run.
Shortstop, Anthony.
Leadoff man,
Volpe.
Anthony Volpe. First pitch he sees, rolls over a slider, and there's not going to be a play at the plate. He will score a run. Ullman advances to second. We are now within 1 run. We definitely can send them home. Jones rolls it to first. Portillo will step on the bag. Ullman goes to third, so we'll have to drop one down to get this run. Dominguez pops this one up, and Austin Wells is not even going to have to move very much to make the final out of the 5th. Backs holding on to a 1-run lead despite the Yankees dropping 2-0. Jello, 0-1, sends another pitch out to left field. What has gotten into him? 450 feet. He has been, oh man, just bashing our brains in Game 6 and now in Game 7. D-backs now have a 2-run lead. Green going back out there. Caldwell rolls it over the third base bag into left. Dominguez is going to get that ball. Whoa. Bunning just in time.
The right
he has
fielder.
been damn good all series himself. Donovan St. Louis, the Soundstripe actually in the postseason, unfortunately cannot see a striking out in both plate appearances. Campbell will bounce it to first.
Up next for the Yankees,
The
the catcher.
I like to think they have the better bullpen. It's just a matter of getting to it. Pickett, two-run shot earlier, takes a fastball, hits it into left field. JHM is right there to make
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
This could be Aaron Judge's last plate appearance. We are in the bottom of the sixth, and unless we get a run at some point, we may not see him in the ninth inning. Judge, former batting champion, swings and misses it, strike one and two. Both of them sliders. The last one actually hitting the zone. 1-2. Good job laying off of that, Captain. Now 1-2. Upstairs, which is upstairs for a lot of people, more like the rooftop. Takes it for ball number 2. Davila up to 68 pitches, and a fastball going to get hit well foul. That'll be somebody's souvenir. We do 2-2 once again. 69th pitch is a slider hit to right field again. Foul territory. The Judge looks to straighten it out. Probably looking for another slider. And he does get one, but he's unable to connect as Davila gets out of the 6th inning. We jump ahead. Green goes back out there for the 7th as he seems to have thrown his shoulder out again. Didn't you already do this in the just the same postseason? Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll call on Vinny Douglas, who
Now pitching
pretty
for
well.
the
We haven't
Yankees,
seen a lot of him.
number 58,
Our starters have gone a
Vinny
decent distance, at
Douglas.
least 6 innings, just about every game of this series. But I do trust Vinny Douglas. He's been a pretty good reliever for us as Lola can't come up on the single. For the first out in the 7th. Justin Henry. Malloy sends the sinker deep to left field, off the top of the wall. Nearly gives them the 8th run. And the D-backs will have another runner in scoring position with an opportunity to go up 3, and Green is going to get there. Oh, sorry, that's
pitching for the New York Yankees,
and we're going to call on
number 95,
John.
Chu
He's
Young.
going to face the lefty at this point in time. The lefties kick his ass. And we face Austin Wells, who will pull a fastball foul. I am very certain he wants to dash the dreams of his former team. Grounder to Bunning over to first. We at least don't give him the opportunity to extend this lead.
Now pitching for Arizona,
And we see Luis
number 33,
who, again, I feel like we've seen him every single game of this series.
leading off for the Yankees,
Salvatore
the first
Ramirez
baseman,
working on a
Salvatore
2-ball.
Ramirez.
Full count.
Bunning standing in the on-deck circle. Full count now for Ramirez. Half Italian, half Dominican. And he will take ball number
Now
4 on the slider.
the
I'm
second
actually
baseman,
glad he didn't
Lee
let it hit him.
Bunning.
Call on Lee Bunning, who is 4 of 16 in this series. I know he hasn't hit very well in the postseason. I just need you to just get on. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy, anything out of the ordinary. First pitch. Lee Bunning sends it out to right field. The man not known for his power nearly triple-decked that son of a bitch. Let's go. I knew I picked you first for some damn reason back in 2025. Oh, man. He batted like, what, 150 in the postseason this year? The crowd in an absolute frenzy. Teammates dapping him up. even despite him having to move out of the outfield, come through for us. Ullman bounces it to Portillo, and we won't get another.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
Volpe's going to get
Volpe.
leaving is his fourth plate appearance. He does have a base hit. Facing Raimo, and this fastball is sent out to left center in the gap, but Caldwell is right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
Some of his best power of the season this year, 26 homers. Love another. Okay, I'll take a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
Oh, sorry, Dominguez is batting third.
Dominguez.
The backs manager is going to replace Raimo. We've seen him enough, so we kind of get used to the delivery.
Number 40.
And they are calling on Bryce Jarvis early. I believe he is their setup man. But with a .9 ERA in a tie ball game, I get it. You got to call all hands on deck. Dominguez sends it out to left field. Justin Henry Malloy makes the running catch to end the seventh. But, oh man, what a jolt to the Yankee offense from our first round pick. Jump ahead to top 8. Yellow, who has hit several long balls in this series, sends it out to left field. It is going to be run down by Spencer Jones.
Now back.
Jello thought he had another big time run for the D-backs. Israel Coronado comes to the plate, and we are going to change pitchers. Trion, decent job, can't really complain, but
now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 34, Frederick Johnny.
Over a month. Shows by a 0 ERA. First batter, Israel Coronado, punch out on 96 upstairs. His second out of repeat. Now ahead 0-2. Caldwell, batting 304 this postseason, lays off the curve. 1-2 again is the heater upstairs, changing high levels to get us out of the 8th inning. Jumping ahead to the bottom of the 8th inning, Christian Camden leading off the inning. He's been our best hitter throughout this entire postseason World Series run. Hits this down the right field line. It is hooking foul. Unfortunately. And 0-2, he'll bounce this sinker to Lawler at short and get himself out in first. Hasn't hit very much outside of the long ball. He'll take ball 3 on a sinker well outside. Could we be looking at the ultimate story where Judge gives us the lead? Pickett ends up taking the inside sinker.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
Now the captain has an opportunity to sign his own story. He struck out 3 times so far here in Game 7. Jarvis taking his time. First pitch. Fastball. High and outside. Bounce just fine. Next pitch. A check swing on a slider. And honestly, he might have been able to put that on ball and put that down the line. Pickett's not that fast, so he may not have ended up at third, but another slider. This time inside thrown, hit the Coronado. Pickett will go to second. The Judge will be thrown out.
Now back, first baseman, Salvatore Ramirez.
But it could have been worse. We still have a chance to get the lead. Salvatore Ramirez. So, 3 home runs in the last 2 games? An absolute tear for the 22-year-old. He is going to get the intentional walk treatment.
Yeah,
I'm not understanding
baseman,
I mean, I guess. Bunny's having a good game now. He hasn't had a terrible series, but why? Do you want him to hit another long ball? Come on, Bunny, you got this. And first pitch is a fastball right in his wheelhouse, 5 there. Ready to pitch for Jarvis. Here's bounce pass, Lawler into left field. Runner at third is going to stay in the car. Pickett might have been able to score, but Justin Henry doesn't have an easy call. The last 7 years, he's just done a good job of just hitting it. Not putting too much oomph behind it, but just taking the pitch and sending it whence it came, deep to center. Ullman unfortunately flies out with the bases loaded. And that might have been the Yankees' best chance to get another run. 7-7, going into the 9th.
Leading off for Arizona,
Looks like
the right
Fred
fielder,
Dunning is going
Donovan
back out there for the
St.
top of the
Louis.
9th. Not a save situation. You do
No,
want to
inside.
get out of this without giving up the wall. This is on the inside, 2-seamer. Next pitch, another 2-seamer, this time low in the bottom third of the zone. Finally getting ahead for a strike.
2-1.
Brandon Root almost threw that pitch away, might have slipped away from him, picked it able to retrieve it before it becomes a wild pitch. St. Louis hits this into the left field corner. Dominguez is not even going to bother attempting to steal the low and make the play. Now even 2-2. And curveball on the outside. Half of the zone gets the ball.
Now back to the designated hitter.
Take a look at the umpire. It just plays the corner, and that's all it takes in the ABS system. If even one stitch touches the zone, it counts as a strike. And misses downstairs on the 4-seamer. Maybe trying to get a ground ball and go back upstairs with it on the 4-seamer. Now 1-2, looking to set him down. Misses inside on the 2-seamer, and the fans are not agreeing with the call. 2-2 once more. It is going to be bounced into the gap. Ullman can't come up with it as he takes a bad angle at it, and then Ullman finally recovers it, throws it back in the infield. The D-backs have a runner at third with one away here in the top of the 9th inning. We're about to lose the same way we did in 0-1, aren't we? We're going to shift the defense, move basically everybody to touch the infield grass. Lawler, not known for his power, though it would be in his best interest to hit it airborne. 9-0-1. Grounded in left side of Bunny. He was just going to step on the bag himself, avoiding the toss up. Slip of the hand or anything crazy like that. Get the second out. We are not out of the woods yet. Portillo, 5 of 27 in the series. First pitch, fastball upstairs, fouled off. Portillo will have to actually get a base hit. He wants to give the lead action lead run. Pitch upstairs, jammed in inside fastball. The crowd getting hype. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Stunning this out of the 9th inning, and the Yankees have an opportunity to walk off the World Series. And we take care of business in the 9th and not let it go to action. We will have to face Christian Lena.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 64.
Pretty solid.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe. First shot for the Yankee offense, hits an inside slider for ball number 1. Yairo Uriarte and Antonio Silva warming up in the 9th in case this goes. 1-1. Swing and miss on the outside curveball. Mena's done a very good job with that curveball on the outside half of the zone. The righties, the series. Hope before it's on the right field now. Going to be underhand scoop by Donovan St. Louis.
Now batting, the center fielder, Spencer
Jones. Who a lot of y'all have traded him and Dominguez, just like the rumors of current day Yankee storylines. Jones already been sent down to AAA. Dominguez going to be sent down to AAA as well. But we are in a completely different universe where I'll let these players get their licks in. Spencer Jones hits this into the right field gap. It'll bounce down. He's going to end up in an easy stand-up double with one away. Dominguez wants thought to be a trade piece. Can win this one. Hits it out to straightaway center. Caldwell makes the running catch. And get it back into the infield. Jones will advance to third.
Now batting,
Yankees
third
will need
baseman,
to drop one into the grass.
Campbell.
That's the win, but got one shot at it so far. Long-time Red Sox. Got to a World Series back in 2025. But for us, he's been an even better player. We appreciate what he's contributed to us, especially in this World Series. He's been the best hitter in the series so far. First pitch, a curveball. Almost foul tip. Swings and misses for strike number one. Maynard. Another curveball, and it's been a pitch that's worked for him postseason and in this series particularly. 1-1. Ooh, just lays off the inside hook piece. I get what Maynard was trying to do. He might want to change things up. Not sure. 2-1. Campbell hits it down the third base line. Jones is just standing between third and home. What the fuck are you doing? Score! Score! He does! Yankees walk it off! Yankees win the World Series! We signed Christian Campbell just a day or two before spring training started. I think he was still trying to negotiate a long-term deal with the Red Sox. He did not want to leave. The Yankees offered him a solid 3-year deal. Red Sox weren't ready to match it. Their loss is our game. I should have recorded this video about 2 months ago. So even when we edited it, I'm tearing up. Even after that voice recording, I am tearing up. This is a fictional universe. Nonetheless, we are the World Series champions. Now, because of the unfortunate fact that we walked off the World Series, we get no pageantry. Hunter Green, he's fine. I'm not concerned. He is a free agent, so whether he returns or not is kind of up in the air. We will see. Aaron Judge, on the other hand, 41 years old, 638 homers. Will he retire? I am not sure. He's still 21 homers away. I think he'll spend most of the offseason trying to figure that out. As two-time world champion, body really starting to break down. Though he's our DH, I would have loved to have put up more gaudy numbers with him. It just never happened. Like, he put up very good numbers, which is Aaron Judge. A very good, hell, call him great player. Couldn't get a second MVP for him, but we will see if he returns for season 19. We take a look at some of the award winners. Christian Campbell wins the World Series MVP, and rightfully so. Also the American League Championship Series MVP, 407 average, 2 homers, 9 RBI, 343 across the first 3 series with 4 home runs and 13 ribbies. He also wins the American League regular season MVP, taking 3 out of the 4 MVP awards you can even win. All-Star Game, I don't remember who won that one, but he does beat out last year's MVP Diego Cabrera and Junior Caminero, showing that the Rays were no joke this season. As far as the Cy Young is concerned, Sam Becker finishes third. The former Philly Andrew Painter wins it with a 15-8 season, 2.61 ERA. Becker just didn't have the strikeouts like that, finishing almost 70 strikeouts shy. But at 22 years old and on such a cheap deal, this is a bargain. You know he's going to get the bag probably sometime around 2036. But because this series is ending literally the night of MLB the Show 26 Eve, we can't do a long-term sim. But I will at least give you a very, very truncated portion of, how the championship defense season goes. Hopefully it's better than 2029 after we won it in 2028. Mookie Betts, the ever-versatile shortstop outfielder, makes it into the Hall of Fame. And in 2035, we hover around the 500 mark and finally start to figure out around June, about 10 games up. And then at the All-Star break, we are about 20 games above 500. We don't care about the draft, but Salvatore Ramirez is in the Home Run Derby. Something we haven't had is a Home Run Derby winner. Last year's Derby winner, Tyler Soderstrom, not in this, but the NL MVP is Johnny Prince. Barry Kid advances, and Salvatore Ramirez
A hat trick.
is going to win
3 in a row.
2035 Home Run Derby. You there, walking course riding about to a Home Run Derby championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Salvatore Ramirez.
Great job by him hitting well over 40 homers. And as far as All-Stars are concerned, Reggie Smith back to the Cy Young-esque season. 2032 last time he was in a All-Star game, 10-3 this past season. We finally have another reliever, Chu Yan, making it a 2.02 ERA as not quite the setup, man. And, of course, Ryan Grady, who unfortunately blew Game 6 last year in the World Series, but that is okay because he's up to 318 saves. He is, second most saves all-time in Yankee history. Still got a decent ways to go before he reaches Mariano Rivera numbers. Spencer Jones makes it to an All-Star game at the age of 33. I believe this is his second appearance, and he looks like he's going to surpass the numbers he even put up last year. Very much a late bloomer in this last appearance, actually, in the All-Star game back in 2031. AL beats the NL. It doesn't matter. Just keep it 100. And we finished the regular season well above 500. In fact, we are the number 1 seed. Rays actually will end up advancing as well. Damn, I kind of skipped through this kind of quickly. So we do take on the Rays in the first round. And unfortunately, we end up losing 3-1, only taking game 1. And we can probably close the doors on it as the Reds will be taking on either the Rays or the Guardians in the World Series. Who is going to win it all following our championship? Guardians, Reds, and the Guardians in an all-Ohio World Series will win it. Otani, Judge, and Ramirez all call it careers, all greats in their own right. It's a shame Ramirez didn't win an MVP, but he does get 2 championships. Join me for MLB the Show 26. Very short.
Leave the train.